Step 2 of the trophy base. What we're going to do here is we need to trim down one of these surfaces 2.45 thick. So just look at the part, figure out which surface you want to trim down, and then we're going to put it in the mill vise using a set of parallels and the dead blow hammer to set it flat. So we're going to put the parallels in there. Make sure there's no debris inside there anywhere. Make sure everything's deburred, there's no sharp edges. Lay your part down in the vise. First thing you want to do is just kind of snug it up just a little bit. And I'm going to take the dead blow hammer, hit around the perimeter, and make sure the parallels are tight. Tighten it up a little more, and repeat the process. Make sure the parallels are still tight. And do your final tightening. Knock it down. Okay, everything's nice and tight. Move the hammer. Then we're going to move the mill in position, and again I'm going to use the quill stop for a stop for the quill itself. And then bring it down close to the material, but not touching. Put the quill stop in place. Bring it down until it's against the quill stop. Tighten the quill. And then we're going to turn on the machine. Run at about 1500 RPMs using the 3/4 inch end mill. Now I'm going to raise the part up with the knee crank. So it just touches the surface right there. I'm going to go ahead and zero out the knee. To set the Z-axis dial, all you have to do is loosen the knurled nut here. And this numbered wheel here, it's allowed to spin freely. So all I have to do is rotate it to my 0 position and then tighten this knurled knob back down again, and now it's set on 0. We need to take 50 thousandths of an inch from here, so I'm going to go ahead and first just take a 30 thousandths pass, and then I'll measure it and cut it accordingly. I'm going to go ahead and start from the back. So this is actually going to be cutting in such a way that's pushing the chips inward so we don't get a burr hanging out the side. I'm going to put some lubricant on the surface. And I'm going to cut this somewhat rapidly because there's no reason to worry about surface finish at this point. Alright, now I'm going to turn off the machine, make sure it's always off when you do any measuring. Raise up the part, I need to clean the surface, and then take a measurement. And it shows 17 more thousandths to remove. I'll do that final pass, but this time I'm going to go slower on the speed so I get a better surface finish. Bring it back out and stop. Raise it up by 17 thousandths. A little bit more lubricant on it again. And do my final cuts. Alright, clean it off and come back and remeasure this and make sure the thickness is the right thickness. And if so, take it out, deburr the part, and this step is done.